Hey everybody, Jason here, and I'm back with another quick video for you guys today. Today we're going to talk about how to start your own RC YouTube channel. I get tons of questions from people asking me what it takes, do you make any money? All great questions. So I thought today I would take a few minutes and I would answer how to start an RC YouTube channel, at least from my perspective. First things first, you have to decide, ultimately, do you want to do all kinds of stuff? Do you want to really open yourself up to the whole RC community? Because if you do, you can probably grow a much larger channel. So if you want to do this for like an income, like if you want to be a professional YouTuber, which is a cool job, hard job, but a cool job, you're probably going to want to do stuff like boats and helicopters and airplanes, you know, bashers, crawlers. You really want to cover the whole range of RC vehicles. If you're like me and you're just kind of like, you nerd out and you just love to go racing and you just want to do a race channel, that's cool too, but just understand that we haven't seen a race-only channel that's really big enough to create an income for somebody just yet. At least I haven't seen anybody. I don't know too many other dedicated race channels that are bigger than this one. I'm sure there will be some that come along, and I look forward to watching them myself. But just keep in mind that the racing community is pretty small. Once you've decided which part of the community you're going to go after, the next thing you need to decide is, where does your loyalty lie? Are you going to be loyal to the manufacturers, or are you going to be loyal to your viewers? When I first started this channel, I started it with fun. I never cared about money. I never cared about products or anything like that. I just thought it'd be a fun thing for me to do, make some videos. But keep this in mind. For the newer channels, if you let your loyalty lie with the manufacturers, you're more likely to grow your channel more quickly because you're more likely to get products and things like that and support from the manufacturers. It's kind of a deal with the devil, though, because they're ultimately going to have some type of, they will ultimately either have some type of creative control over your content, and at the very least, they will influence your content. It'll be very, very, very difficult to be truly unbiased, truly objective on your reviews for these products when they're kind of, the puppet masters. They're pulling the strings. Now, if you are more loyal to your viewers, the way I've always tried to be, it'll be a slow start. It'll take some time to kind of grow and gain viewers, but the more viewers you get, you ultimately will have enough people coming to you. Your viewers will be watching enough that the manufacturers won't help but want to send you products, especially their good products, because you'll be able to shine a light on their on good quality products. So that's basically about it. You need to decide which part of the RC community you want to serve and where your loyalty lies. Next, we're going to talk about gear. Let's talk about gear, camera equipment, lighting. I would tell you that it doesn't matter, but to some degree it does. And there's really kind of a bare minimum that I feel like you should have if you're going to start a YouTube channel today. You really want to be able to produce videos in 1080p, and luckily most, even phones, forward-facing cameras these days are 1080p, and if they're not, their rearward-facing cameras almost always are. Right now, I'm shooting the video you're watching on a Canon 80D with a 10 to 18 millimeter wide-angle lens, and so I can reach right up here and touch the camera, and we can zoom way out, so it looks like I'm super far away, and I can zoom it all the way in, and that's about as much zoom as I have on the camera. Obviously, I can reach out and touch the lens like I just did. The video is important, but I would say the audio is more important, and that's where you really want a microphone. Now, this is an inexpensive Audio Technica. Sorry, it's in a mess because it's in my camera bag. This is an Audio Technica. I think it's called an AT3350 microphone, and this is what I used for years. My first 3 or 4 years on YouTube, this is the only microphone I ever used, and I just bought this adapter so that I could run it into my iPhone. And so for the longest time, I shot all of my videos with an inexpensive $20 microphone and an adapter and an iPhone. And this is a great solution. A cheap little tripod like this one and an iPhone make for a great solution that you can take to the track. It's very portable. It still shoots high quality videos. And then as long as you have the mic, you have some good sound quality. Sound quality, like I said, is probably more important than video quality. There are a lot of video cameras like this, and I used this for a long time. This is a Canon Vixia. And the reason, if you're gonna buy a good old-fashioned video camera or a DSLR like I'm shooting on now, the most important thing you need to know is that it needs to have an external microphone input, because if you rely on the microphone that's on the camera, you're gonna be bumming. The videos are gonna sound super duper hollow. It's gonna get sketchy. Right now, the audio source that we're using right here, see if I can pull this down. This is a Rode VideoMic Pro, and it works pretty well, and it's a really quick, clean, easy setup, which is why I use it. Anytime I'm shooting something where I'm on the road or the camera's a little bit farther away, I use this Rode Link wireless setup where it has the transmitter and the receiver, and this thing works really good, but it's really expensive. It's like 500 bucks. And the next step up from there is like a Sennheiser, which is probably like 700 bucks. So that's what it really comes down to for gear. You guys probably can't see, I have a light over my head right here that's facing kind of down and forward. And then I have these two lights right here that are facing in towards the back to light everything up nice and clean. This way I can shoot videos at midnight or 6 a.m. It really doesn't make a difference. Doesn't matter how much light is in the window that's back here behind me. It always is pretty much lit the exact same. And that's really what it comes down to. When I do editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro, but I started off with a cheap version of Sony Vegas, and it really doesn't matter. Ultimately, almost all of the video editing tools that are out there today will do exactly what you want them to do. And after that, it really just comes down to doing your own thing, telling your stories the way you want to tell them, talking about the products that you enjoy, or maybe the products you hate, however you want to do your videos, and just bringing your flavor of video and content creation to the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really wanted to share some of the different aspects of video making. When I started Short Course World, first of all, had I known that short course trucks were going to lose most of their popularity in a few years, I probably wouldn't have chose the name Short Course World. Maybe I would have called it something differently. In fact, we've talked about renaming the channel even as of the last few days. I would say the most important thing by far is kind of deciding what you want to do and then just do it. Get in front of the camera, tell your story, have fun. Keep in mind, not everybody's going to love your stuff. One thing I never really expected would happen from making videos is how many awesome people I've got to meet, how many people come up to me and talk to me. It's amazing, and I enjoy it. And I never turn anybody down. When anybody wants to come talk to me, I always make myself available. But keep in mind, you're going to be the villain sometimes too. There are going to be people that don't like you just because you don't like the brand of products that they love, that you don't run the brand of products that they love. Factories may even start to kind of vilify you or dislike you because you didn't give them favorable reviews, which all goes back to deciding where your loyalty is going to lie. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I wanted to answer some of these questions, and I wanted to do it without doing a good old-fashioned Q&A format. I just wanted to kind of give you my take on this. YouTube is an amazing platform that gives us the ability to kind of share our opinions, tell our stories, and kind of gather together as a community. And if you pick a topic like video gaming or broad RC, it's very possible to create a living sitting here in front of this camera making videos. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this video just as much as I enjoyed making it, and we will see you guys in the next one. Later. But I would say this. The most important thing is have fun making videos. Hi. Are you going to be an RC video dog?